I thought I would do this new eye tutorial because we've kind of been challenged to do it here. And this is not my usual like MO here. So I'm super excited to do this. Let's see if we can pull it up. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but like this is kind of it, right? Not how I usually go to the grocery store, although I would like to. I mean, look at those. She's got like Swarovski crystals around her eyes. But this is just kind of a fun challenge that we're doing, and I have been Erin Blair Gobin, who is a professional makeup artist who is with Limelife by Alcone. She kind of just put together this challenge for all of us. And so I thought, why not? Let's try to stretch my skills here. So let's get this party started. So the first thing I'm going to start with is, let's talk about that I also have directions because this does not come naturally to me. So I'm going to start with this color. This is Creamboat. I always do that like up top for me. I don't have super big eyes. So I always have just been taught to kind of like open that up. And then I'm just going to come in here in the middle. Right in the middle. Okay. That is step one. Now let's look at step two. Eyelid. This is peach with highlight is what we're talking about. Okay, so peach with a highlight. I'm going to use, our coral of the story first. So I'm going to use that kind of on my lower lid here to the outside. So you see I've got it on the outside, and I will do the other one. Okay, so I have not taken this time at all. So I've been playing on my mat. I've been posting all kinds of yoga stuff, but I have really not taken this time at all to play in makeup. So I thought, well, I will change that today. So this is not a color I wear very often. I don't wear it this way because my skin is kind of peachy. My right ear just died. So my skin tends to be kind of peachy. And so that way you guys see that? So the sun just went down. So then my lighting completely changed. So I don't wear peach a ton. But I thought, okay, I'm going to take on this challenge. I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to come in with, you know what? I'm just going to take this brush and just kind of clean this brush off. Then we have this other color. It's called Pineapple. I'm going to come in with that one and do it right over the apex. So you guys can see that. Super pretty colors. And again, it's just not like colors that I usually wear. And that is one of the things I love about these challenges that they put out is because, you know, and I will tell you, so most of the people who I do makeup for, they, it's like 5-minute face, right? Like, I mean, that's what we have time for. So I have, that's mostly what I do. So I kind of don't stretch outside my comfort zone very often. Okay, I'm going to take this brush. It's like this little dome brush. And then I'm going to put it in a color that is like raspberry. So it's called Raspberry Beret. You guys probably can't see that, but I'm going to come up in here and just layer it. Layer, layer, layer. So you guys can see I've got Coral of the Story. I've got that Raspberry Beret color. And then I've got that little peachy gleam color on there. Okay, so not something that I usually wear, but I'm kind of liking it. How are we feeling about this? I'm going to come back in here and then put that in the center. Okay, so I've also kind of got, you guys see I have this kind of like breakup here. Now I'm going to go in and blend this out. So I have whatever I have on my brush. So it's got that little bit of highlight underneath there. But then I'm going to go in and just kind of blend it out. So I've got the Creamboat underneath it to kind of help brighten up the top eye area. You guys, I'm kind of liking this. This is good. And again, not something that I would usually wear. So I'm kind of excited about it. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to go back in with this little raspberry beret color. Let's get it from the side. Okay, this is not a color I would have ever thought I would wear. But you guys kind of look how pretty that is. And I have seen other beauty guides wear it. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. But when you look at it, it's super, super bright. So just not something that you would usually think of wearing. Okay. So here's the key to any good eye. Blend, blend, blend. So that's what I'm going to do here. Blend, blend, blend. You guys, I'm kind of liking this. Look at it. It's fun. Come back in. I'm going to give myself that little pop on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to get some. So another color that I really love is called Sweet Dreams. And this is like it's over here. This is like my everyday palette that I absolutely love. But it'll just give me a little bit extra pop on the inside. So we're going for this very glowy, dewy summer look. Now here's the deal. Notice I'm doing my eyes first because I knew I was going to put that bright color on there. And if you have any fallout, which is like what's going to happen down here, I wanted to be able to get rid of it. So I've got my little cosmetic sponges because I don't want to have red under my eyes. Because the sun is going up and down so much that it is, so you can see there's just like a little bit of fallout, right? So I don't want to be able to have that underneath my eyes as I go and finish up my makeup. Guys, that's kind of a pretty eye. I think this is going to be this is going to be good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so the next step to this look, and this is not done yet. Okay. So mine's not going to look exactly, you know, like this because it's just not. So, I'm going to do, okay, lower lash line. Okay, I did some pink. I like that. What's the next thing? Okay, dewy skin. Don't we all want dewy skin? All right. So I was listening to this video, and I believe it came from Miss Stephanie Classy, and who is a professional makeup artist. She lives in Denver. And she said that your skin should look like a glazed donut. Okay, but the kind of glazed donut, you guys know when you go to Krispy Kreme and the glazed donuts are on like the little conveyor belt and you see them come out and they're like popping fresh. They're hot. Remember when they used to have that sign that used to blink that used to say hot donuts? Who doesn't want a hot donut? So, that is the deal. Okay. So thing that you should have with you for dewy, glowy skin is face oil. So One Drop Wonder is a great one for that. And also Due Date. So Due Date is another face oil that we absolutely love. So I've just got a couple drops on here, come up underneath here. So obviously when you look at glowy, dewy skin, what we're really looking at is like this part. I mean, obviously you don't make your whole entire face like this electric dewy skinness, but what we look at when we look at dewiness is kind of like right up in here on your cheekbones. Let me see if I have this product over here. No, it's not. Okay. I must have left it upstairs. So Due Date is another face oil which smells magical, and that's another face oil that you can put on that will really help that component. So then I'm going to put on a primer. So I'm going to spray, I'm going to cover my eyes and just spray up under here, and I'm going to put a little bit on my fingers and just kind of pat up underneath my eyes, because let's face it, my eyes are not 23 years old. So I'm going to pat, pat, pat just like up underneath my eyes. All right. Then because I have this peachy eye, which I am loving, by the way, I'm going to take a little bit darker skin tone of something I would usually do. So this is Olive 1. My skin is kind of a whole bunch of different components. And so what I've been doing is doing this up underneath my eye, but you can tell how those colors wouldn't look good. This is actually closer to the color of my skin. So I'm gonna do all around Olive 1 today and pat it in. So you've got that little, so here's the blender. I've taken the blender and I've put it underwater, squeezed it, let it fill up, squeezed it, and now it's like twice the size that it usually is. Our blenders are great. They come in this little cage so that you can wash them and then they can air dry without getting anything on them. So one of the things I love about the blender is that most every day I work for dewy skin. Now we're gonna go for a little extra dew today, but you want that kind of glowy, dewy finish, and it's super easy to get with the blender. So notice that I'm like stippling with the blender, and it's funny because a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, that looks like it takes so much time. No, 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 it doesn't take very much time. Like, is there a learning curve? Absolutely. But it's just like anything else new that you try, right? So we've all put makeup on for so long, like the same way, that, you know, then it's just good to learn new and different things. So the nice thing I love about our makeup is that there's lots of different ways that you can put it on. Actually, I was just having a consult with somebody yesterday virtually, and she was like, I don't wear a lot of makeup, even usually, you know, I'm obviously not wearing it now, but I want new makeup. And she's like, I don't want it to be heavy. Well, I mean, I don't know anybody that's like, I want heavy makeup. Even if you have on makeup that gives you a lot of coverage, you want it to look like your skin, like natural. And that's one of the things that's really super great about our makeup, is that you can wear it a million different ways. Like if I have something that I know I want covered up, I know I'm gonna be able to cover it up. But if I'm feeling like really good about my skin is in really good health, which actually it is right now, then it just is less product. So you might think like, oh my gosh, you've been binding around forever, but I've barely used any product. So I've just only done it once in there and one turn. So you can see how using that Olive 1, see how it looks better now with this eye, because it's a peachy kind of, I have that pink eye, and this is really close to my skin tone. So you can see when I do skin tone for people, my chest is a little bit red right now, but you can see how it all matches. So you don't look like a floating head. I probably need water. I've only had caffeine today. And I think it's almost noon, so probably better get that done. All right, so I've got this peachy eye. Next thing on the list is not a heavy brow. So you've got this beautiful, beautiful eye. I have pretty big brows, so I'm just gonna come in here with this and do just a super simple brow. I might need to take the pencil and fill it in just slightly, but maybe not. I can tell you right now, Carly Jones, I am coming for you after this is over. Girlfriend needs eyebrow help. So I really want to encourage all you guys. I know there's all these videos going around of like, you know, do your own hair, fix your own hair, do all this stuff. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you, your hairstylist will not have time to fix your hair. And also too, if you are doing blonde hair, you can melt it right off your head. I don't know if you know that or not. And there is nothing that your hairstylist can do about that if you melt your hair off your head. So, okay, you guys. So right there you can see I just needed a little more zhuzh because that side needed a little bit more. There's not, this side is good on me and this side it just needs a little bit more zhuzh because I need more product to grab because I have just a couple little spots on there. So I teach you guys these things because it's just those tiny little things that when you look in the mirror you can be like, oh, okay, I fixed that, I zhuzhed it. And again, not that there's anything wrong with you, I don't want you to think that, but you know, we all look in the mirror and we have those little things where we're like, I wish that was, you know, whatever, fill in the blank. And there's lots of stuff that we can do just to kind of make ourselves feel a little bit better about ourselves. Okay, I'm gonna do something never done before. Okay, so this is blush number, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is blush number 4, this Peachy blush. I am going to Peachy blush right here. Let's do, okay, this is brush number 1. And I'm just going to take the top of it. One of the things I love about our blushes, oh, hello, they're 50% pigment. So just like our foundation, which is also 50% pigment, you don't need very much. So I just did 1. Now here's the thing with our stuff. You don't need to like, you can just go right in just like that. Good, okay? You just got a little bit. Make this little, here's our Reiki light will help you throw the light on the right place. So this little Reiki light, which I have, it helps you throw the light on the right spot so you get it right. So I'm gonna go up in here. Okay, I'm not a blush person. So most of the time on like a daily basis, I just wear Glowing, which is like a highlighter. It's number 6. And I absolutely just love it. So for me to put this like kind of, although I'm loving this, look at this. Okay, maybe this challenge is gonna make me into a blush person. You guys, look how pretty this is. So this is a blush a lot of times like I will use for brides. Whoa, look how pretty that is. All right, so that's that glowy finish. Now, so this is the one I usually use. But I'm going to use, okay, bronzer number 1 is bronzer. Again, I love this ankle brush. You guys already see I've only tapped it once. I'm not going to do my normal big. I'm going to start up here. I'm just going to do this little, so most of the time I come, it's a little bit further up. I'm just going to do a little bit up in here to give it a little bit of depth because we're going to come on top and make it different. You guys, I'm gonna look so weird at the grocery store. Like who's doing makeup like this right now? Oh well. I'm excited to get in here and play today. This is kind of fun. Look at me discovering new skills here. Okay, so I know it looks like I put on a lot of product, but really I have not. Okay, look at that. You guys, that's pretty. Okay, here's the new skill. Our body bronzers, because we're going for that glowy. So you see how my skin is kind of matted out because I put those creams on it? Look, so if you have darker skin, this is you. If you tan easily, use this. This is our instant tanner, but I don't. Clearly, I have pretty white skin. So I'm gonna use this rose gold to just give myself that really beautiful thing. Clearly, I have not used this yet. Look, I gotta open it. So rose gold just gives your skin this like beautiful, I think this is my second bottle, this beautiful glow, but without color. This is like an instant tan. So this is the bronze color. We also make it in actual gold, but this is the rose gold. So I'm just gonna take it, put it a little bit on. The thing I love about this stuff is I'll put it like on my arms and then I'm gonna do this. Okay, now I'm gonna come in here. I'm not a huge like highlight person, but who knows, maybe I will be. I do love the way it looks on people. So now you want like dewy, dewy, dewy. It's cream, 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 cream. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Up, 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 up. Ooh, look at that. See how that came back? Glowing. All right, I got it. Okay, now liner. Gotta line my eyes. Haven't done that yet. So I'm just gonna use this one. I have a black eyeliner, but it's on order. I don't have it yet. So the liquid eyeliner is traditionally what you would use, and I'm just gonna come in here right on my lash line. See how thin that line is? It's just right on my lash line to darken that up. And then we're going to put on some lashes. I'm even going to do that. Because I'm going to be fancy today. Okay. Come on in the center. There we go. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to go up under here just a little bit. See how you just dot it? And what it does, it just darkens that lash line just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to do something I'm not used to doing. Oh, wait. No, I can't. Okay. So you can use, we have a neutral pencil. Oh, wait. Maybe I have my other one. Yeah. And you can use it to like tight line, which I don't ever do. But let's do it. So that just apparently brightens your eye. So they say. They know what they're talking about. Okay. You remember how people used to do that with white? Well, now we have neutral. I'm going to come up here. There we go. Now, I still love to use this, our white powder, because I just feel like, and I want to be really careful with this powder right now because we're going for dewy finish. So for me, I'm just going to go around and do kind of like where my wrinkles are. So eyes and smile lines, that's what's important. Now I'm going to come in with my time setter. So this is the setting spray, and I want to use time setter because it's that glowy, dewy finish. You know, more is more, friends. Guys, look at that shiny summer cheek. Taking it up a notch. Now, lash. Let's try it. Okay, so I always, like I always say, I always put primer on. I just like the way that my eyes look better with primer. I just like it more. It just gives a little thickness. You guys, I'm going gaga over this eye. This is why there's pros. They make you think about, like, this is why I love our company, because they literally put together, Erin put together this challenge for us, because most of us that do this business, we're not professionals. And then she puts together these challenges, makes them super easy, and you don't have to do them. You can do whatever you want, but I'm like, okay, I can totally do that. This is doable. And she breaks it down step by step. And no, mine is not going to look like somebody else's, because that's the great thing about makeup. It's art, right? So I want to let you guys know too that through the 15th, which is in a few days, our starter kit for our business is $69. So it's never, ever been that low before, but they wanted to be able to help people. You know, maybe people have been thinking about getting into this business, and so, but right now, you know, they have some extra time, and so it's something they wanted to do, but they're short on money. So they developed this $69 kit. It's a great way you can get products quickly and get that party started. And I can help you do that. Okay, second side. You know, I'm going to put this on. Okay. I think my lashes need a little zhuzh. They're going to need a little help. All right. I think it's time for a new mascara. What in the heck? Okay. So one of my favorite things that I bought this holiday season was we came out with a year's worth of mascara. And it's like 4 things and you could buy them. And now it's so great because now when I need new mascara, guess what I do? Just go over to my shelf. 4 mascaras. But keep in mind, I go through quite a bit of mascara. So mine's probably a little bit more. So if you guys, if there's anything that you see that you want to try, I'm going to be out delivering samples today and tomorrow and Friday. And I have 3 people on the docket right now that I am delivering to their front door. If you want something mailed to you, let me know. I can drop it in the mail. Skincare samples. And then also I'm still doing virtual appointments. So I do most of my business virtually anyway. I do love having people over and doing face-to-face stuff, but you know, right now that's not happening. So I did a virtual appointment yesterday and it went really well. And she got some great new products and they're already getting ready to get shipped. So check out this summer look. So I just wanted to let you guys know, fun summer look. Let's finish our lip up. I always forget my lip. Okay, so this is number 203. And this is like a little bit peachy. I want to do, okay, look, we're all learning new skills here. Okay, I'm going to take this brush, which I think is a concealer brush, and hold on here because I want to get that big Cupid's bow. So this is color number 203. Skills, baby, skills. Now keep in mind, most of the time I don't spend this much time on my makeup, but this is fun. I had fun today. And honestly, what's crazy is I don't think that this I don't think this eye took me very much longer than my usual eye. So I think I might change it up sometimes. Okay. So I'm going to take this and kind of, even though it's really muted down, I'm going to mute it down again. You guys hear that? That's my stomach. I'm so hungry. Okay. And then actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it a little pop. Just a little zhuzh. So you guys can see I just took a little bit of color. Now I'm going to take Wish, which is one of my favorite glosses, because this is supposed to be a really muted down pink lip. But high gloss. So you can see I completely faded out that liner that I put on. You can't even really see it anymore. But super high gloss. Love that. Okay, you guys, there it is. Summer look. Love it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help you. I totally think I'm going to do this again. So we got glowy cheek, just kind of just a little bit accentuated eyebrow. There's peach, there's Peachy Gleam, Cream Boat, and Raspberry Beret on these eyes. Little bit of liner. I tight lined my eyes, but the star of the show here today is this. And I would say our foundation, because our foundation makes your skin pretty magical. If you want dewy, glowy skin, in the comments, I'm going to put the 3 things that you need to get there, and I will put the eyeshadow colors in there. So you guys message me if I can help you. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to take care of yourself during this time. I will tell you that even doing this makeup today, being able to play in makeup, I feel already better about myself. So, bye you guys.